I'm here with Vanessa Hudgens and Ashley Tisdale. Thanks so much for sitting down and talking to me today.
Oh, thank you.
Congratulations on just doing a terrific job on the film. A lot of
you.
fun and dancing and singing. But the thing that really strikes me is, you know, I try to look deeper into films. And the one thing I really like about this movie is the fact that you've got some really, really good messages for young people in it. Particularly, I really like the fact that there's a really respectful treatment of girls and women in this film. How do you guys feel about that? That seems to me that's important, especially today, that boys and young men really realize that. Vanessa, what do you think about that?
It's definitely a huge factor, you know. I mean, it's great that we get to make a movie that kids enjoy, but also the fact is there's so much more behind it. In this movie, it kind of deals with kind of being yourself and not letting everyone else tell you what to do. And like you said, it does have respect for women, and that's something that I'm very proud about, you know. We don't need all the sex and the drugs and the violence, and we finally get to pay attention to the kids and make a movie that just makes you feel good.
Ashley, what do you feel about that?
Yeah, I think that's really big, especially today, because boys today can sometimes lose respect, and I think that's very important, actually, and especially in this movie, how we do have really strong messages. I think it's really important.
That's one thing that I've always enjoyed about playing Troy, is that he is the coolest kid in high school, but for all the right reasons. He's a great friend, he's a romantic, and he's nice to his girlfriend, and he's got big dreams. You know, he's got big goals. So that's you know, everything I wanted to be in high school, and you know, to be able to have that role model, or to be able to give that role model to kids.
You know, it also comes back to, I mean, it comes back to the writing initially, but also to the directing and the choreography, because a lot of times we see on, I don't want to say the networks, but we see on some other networks, the nasty hoochie mama dancing and things like that. You guys do some really cool dancing, but you don't have to get into all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we kind of reach out and do things that are different. You know, usually it's hip-hop and everything, but this time we're waltzing and doing things that is totally out of the ordinary. So we have fun just kind of doing something that's different, stepping out of the box.
And Kenny Ortega makes that happen. He's such a great director and choreographer, and it's just all really fresh, I feel, and also throwbacks, you know, to the old, you know, musicals, and so really, you know, we don't have to, you know, like you said, just kind of run around as hoochies and everything. It's just like it's actually clean, and that's really nice because there's not a lot of clean stuff out there for kids.
Now, you all have had varied beginnings and backgrounds in your career. Justin, I was reading in your bio that you started your career actually doing some productions in church.
Right.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, so I started there at my church and joined the drama group just for fun, and it transformed into something that I started loving. So I came out here to LA and I started doing like TV and stuff, and I got my first movie. And I've been doing movies in theater ever since. I did The Lion King on Broadway. And I have 3 movies coming out this year, and I'm working on an album. So it's all of this it goes to show you how the smallest things can turn into the biggest things. Like High School Musical. The first High School Musical started as like a small Disney Channel movie, and it's blown up to this movie that's coming out in theaters, and it just goes to show you that anything can happen. So.
And I think that's great, too, that God has taken the beginnings in church, very humble beginnings, and really done some wonderful things with your career. That's terrific.